put enough time into this. It's none. Go ahead. Riding around in a Genesis. Okay. What is that? Yup. I made my decision. That muffin is good. One person lurking and shit like that. Y'all better enjoy this shit. I just made the decision. I tried this YouTube shit 3 times. That shit, I'm about to stop this whole thing. That shit a little bit too weird for me now. The more I think about this shit. I think it's time for me to go. I'm straight, but I think I just made my decision. I'm gonna stop this YouTube shit. There's no value in it. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. No, my page, I've been doing this shit for long enough. I've made four attempts. In the last 10 years, 4 attempts in this thing. It's just not for me. That's what I'm realizing. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's no money here. There's just nothing here. Just keeping it a buck. I need a little more than a vibe right now. That's cool. I be on here and stuff, but I stopped before for like a year and stuff, you know. I stop and then I'll come back and then it'll look like it's growing and then it stops. That's the only thing I can do. That's why I say I'm not going to leave YouTube, but the live thing, I think I need to retire that. I think that's just, this is just a thing of the past. This isn't my strength. That's yeah. There's no value here with these live feeds. It was at first. There was a little money coming through here and things like that. Oh, I just need to stop this shit. I've been doing this shit forever. I'm okay in real time. I'm good in life. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying I don't need to do this, because I'm kind of good. I'm kind of good. It's just one of those things. It's just time to let it go. For real. There's nothing here. There's no room here. There's no message. I mean, there's a message for me to give, but there's just nothing here. What it's time for me to do is just go back to what I was doing. I stopped for like, seriously, I stopped for like a year and a half. And I was sitting here thinking, I was like, yo, look at all the shit you was able to do, that you did in that year. When you put this fucking shit down and you was just doing all this other shit. That shit was very significant. That's a fact. I was way more active when I wasn't live streaming. I'm active right now, but I was way more active. Way more active. And there's not, like I said, 2 people. Look at this. 2 people. Even in the evening, maybe 10 people. That's, and the thing about it, some people, they don't like to accept failure. I'm just at the point, hey, what I do is not for YouTube. I just failed at it. That's just what it is. And a lot of people, they just don't like to accept failure. That's a fact. I'm talking to the wrong people in here. You know, the people that come in this room and stuff like that, especially now, these are all repeat offenders. Real stalker vibe. These aren't people that support me because they will be talking to me. These are people that have been following me for years and years. They know I don't like them. They're jealousy, the envy type of motherfuckers. That's repeat offenders. That's all I get right now. This page isn't growing at all. See, I'm willing to say that. Like, yo, I just failed at this shit. It's not that I'm saying I'm too real for this shit and all this other shit. Hey, you can't do everything. That's why, you can't be good at everything. And time to put it down. That's a fact. Only thing I can do at this point is post content. But me doing these live feeds, and see, my music about to be done. I tell you one thing though, beginning of the year though, y'all ain't gonna see me on these lives like that. No way. I'm gonna disappear just like last time. Just go off the grid again, and I'm just gonna be over it. I started doing these lives again because the room was growing and there was coins involved. And this how I look at it. How can I expect people, they say they talk a good game on YouTube, right? How they talk a good game on YouTube. Oh, I can't wait for the album drop and all this other shit. How can I expect for that support and I can't even get motherfuckers to watch me? So how do you think I'm gonna, like, I can really expect these motherfuckers on here to support and buy my product? There hasn't been not one motherfucker on here yet in a while that sat here and asked to buy a board. Just keeping it 100. No, I gotta post content. I gotta post content. That whole, but it's not. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's not YouTube. It's what my algorithm sends me. These repeat offenders. These people are broke motherfuckers. They no way. This is just what it is. When the growth was there, the coins was there. But these are the repeat offenders right now. And I'm just totally cool with that. I don't have a problem this walk. I don't have no problem. Like, hey, you know what? This YouTube shit, I'm just not good at it. I'm not good at it. That's a fact. I'm good at getting support in real time, in the real world. But the YouTube shit, I'm not good at it. Not one bit. And that's just where we're at. That's just where I'm at right now. Again, I started streaming again because the page started growing. It started growing a whole lot. No way. This shit done took 20 steps back. That's a fact. And I'll take that hit. I'm like, you know what? This is just a sign, dude. You just need to just let this shit go right here and do what you do. And that's just what it is. People talk, that's all. This is people, they talk a good game. A lot of people talk good. They talk real good. Why, if I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying. It's again. My thing is, I'm on this earth for so much time. All of us is. And the time that I utilize on this platform, streaming to maybe 2 or 3 people, and most of the time I'm talking to myself, I could absolutely utilize and put that time somewhere else. That's a fact. Like I said, it was cool at first. But I could put this energy somewhere else for all that. I'm only trying to put myself in positions where it's growing. I'm all about growth. And if something isn't growing in front of me, then obviously I'm doing something wrong. That's a fact. And a lot of people don't like, again, they don't like to accept failure. They don't like to accept failure. I'm totally cool with that. Because you got to take a L if you want to win. You got to take L's. And not everybody's good on this YouTube shit. What's going on, dude? How you doing? Hey, like I said, I might be the coolest person in the world and all this other stuff, but I'm not YouTube ready. That's facts. And I think that's real stalkerish when when you turn on the camera and it's this, and you get the same 5-8 people, but they don't say nothing. They're there though. That's kind of stalkery. Let's really think about that. That as a man, as the viewer and stuff, you're looking at like, no, that's weird. That's weird. But just like how you guys need that truth, I also need that support. And real support and growth. I don't need a support of repeat offenders or people that did me dirty, but now they want to be cool with me, but they don't know how to say the type shit. I don't need those type of motherfuckers around me. And that's what's happening right now. It's all these repeat offenders. This is a fact. And you know why I know this? Because I don't promote this page on YouTube, on Instagram or Facebook. So the audience that comes here, this is YouTube built. This is directly out the belly. Absolutely. That's why I could put that balance, what goes on in real time versus this thing here. And it's gonna, so I'm just giving y'all the heads up. Once I throw it out there to the universe, it's pretty much a wrap. And I've kept going back and forth with all this, but you know, it's neither from this YouTube shit. I got great ideas for content or whatever. If that's the case, but this live shit, nah. I just like to do shit. I'm not in a people that are on YouTube and they're streaming. They're 4 people and it's this 3 likes and nobody's talking to them. It's like you're on here trying to prove yourself. That's facts. I got 14K subscribers and I can't get no more than 5, 6 viewers. This being real. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. Well, there's no problem with that. You know, as the viewer, like I said, if I got these subscribers and I can't crack no more than 5 people, like you need to really think about what you're doing. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? It's not to me. I doubt that because I've been trying to get the 4,000 hours forever so I can be monetized. All this shit is rigged. Every time I get to the hours requirement, YouTube resets my shit back. It's a bunch of multiple stuff. It's a bunch of multiple stuff. You say everybody can't go, and that's the thing about it. Everybody want to go, and people want to hold on. Jealousy and envy will have motherfuckers clinging on to you, even if they don't like you. They want to hold on, and it's a lot of that going on. It's a lot of that going on in this YouTube shit. A lot of that shit. It's more bad than good. At right now, 5 people in here, there's maybe 2 people in my best interest, and that's probably the 2 people that's talking right now. That's not good odds. And especially in today's environment. Today's environment. That jealousy and envy will really get you caught up. Motherfuckers, they really, is this what it is? Especially with this YouTube shit. Because these motherfuckers don't got shit. This is a fact. That's a fact. Like I said, when the room is growing. Now, if I promoted my page and I will really have to work to bring in a different. I could bring in another audience, but I haven't. But I'm at the point I don't want to work to do that shit. But I understand. I'm getting what I put out, and the people that there's good folks on here. But a lot of that bullshit is people that I met on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? They or these are a bunch of people that you only know them from YouTube. You don't know nothing about them on no social media. They don't be having no Twitter. They don't be having no Facebook. You don't be knowing all this other shit. But they're in your feed all the time with no avatar. Yada yada this. You don't know nothing about this motherfucker. That shit is weird. You don't know who you talking to. Don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. That's a fact. And I always roll like that. But see, they on here trying to be on some puzzle shit. They trying to piece shit together. It's not about support. Right now, it was about support. But when the monetization and all this other stuff when they took the monetization away, that fucked up the reach. And when it fucked up the reach, all the repeat offenders came back. These are facts. These are for sure facts. So why keep streaming for these types of people? And I'll take that L. I'll take that L in a second. Yeah, I stopped streaming. I'll tell anybody. I stopped fucking with YouTube because them motherfuckers, they stupid on there. They're haters. They're this and that. They don't support. They're bullies. But see, the problem with the bullies, they mad that they can't bully me. That's the gangster part right there. That they can't bully me. Most people on YouTube could get bullied. Or they integrity get played with and stuff like that. But that shit, it's a little weird over here. It's a little different over here. I'll take that L. And I get jealous because I look at other people's YouTube pages when they're live feeding or whatever. They got real people up in that motherfucker. That's facts. Or there's people in there that comes from the dialogue that what you're talking about. What I'm dealing with up in here, I could be fucking talking about some music or skateboarding, and somebody coming here talking about Fortnite. They talking about GTA. I noticed that a lot of people, when they comment, this is no dissing to the gaming community. But I'm not a gamer. So what the fuck is that type of shit in my algorithm? No, That's telling me those are all the repeat offenders. That's all that is. For real. And like I said, those repeat offenders, they so good at bullying. They so good at bullying, but they don't know how to address real shit. That's the cold part. They know how to turn on cameras and stuff like that and do all this weird shit, but they don't know how to address real shit in real time. That's the part right there. Mm-mm. That's a fact. Some of them might be teenagers. No, these aren't teenagers. My repeat offenders are grown ass motherfuckers. These are grown ass motherfuckers. That's facts. It's grown motherfuckers from a gaming community, to be exact. These aren't skateboarders. These aren't hip hop enthusiasts. These aren't vinyl heads. These are grown ass gamers. The fuck you talking about? That's where I'm at with it. I go on other people's shit. I go on other people's shit, and I get jealous. If a motherfucker's talking about the beat machine or whatever the case may be, there's dialogue coming in the comments about that shit. I look go on other people's feeds and shit. I see dudes and they might have a little female up in their feed. The female is real. You know what I'm saying? These I ain't saying all the women, but I have my share of women. They be trannies and all types of weird shit be popping up in my feed. I'd be like, God damn. That's facts. Bot it out. I don't even get bots. I don't even get bots. I wish I got bots. I wish I got bots. You giving them credit. Shit. Mm-mm. They be weird. Motherfuckers they be fake. It be a lot of catfishing going on this bitch. It's a lot of catfishing. It's a lot of catfishing going on here. That's another reason why I'm not no way. Yeah, they done try to catfish the old man a few times. That's why I don't really be fucking with no motherfucking women on this motherfucking platform and shit because you don't know what you getting on this fucking YouTube shit. This is a fact, and let me tell you something. That catfishing is real, y'all. I'm just a real one, and I just call this shit out for what it is. And better yet, I put a wall up. You ain't got no social media. You ain't got no number I could really hit you at out the gate. If you ain't got none of those credentials, don't even holler at me. The wrenches are contaminated. The wrenches are contaminated. No, no, the half of that problem is that all my wrenches come from the YouTube community. No, the right way of doing this is bringing in a bunch of motherfuckers from the outside that don't got shit to do with this YouTube shit. That know you. Hell nah. My bit wrench. I mean, no way. I done got rid of so many wrenches. What you talking about? At this point, the wrenches that are still around, this is because you guys actually support me. If we're gonna play that game, I took so many wrenches because motherfuckers don't support. They don't support. So why give you a wrench? Straight up. No. Yeah, straight up. I'm about to go in here and do my job. Yeah, there's still a few, but at this point, if I can't hold a room, at least 20, at least I'm even asking for a raggedy 30 motherfuckers. If I can't even get a room of 30, I don't need. For real, I don't really need to be fucking with this shit. And I know there's a lot of good people in here. That's facts. Just keep doing it. They will come. That's the thing about it. You see, you coming in late. I just already made the announcement. Man, I stopped streaming before. I'm about to stop this shit again. I'm about to stop this shit again and keep it pushing. That's facts. Because I'm big on communication with this YouTube. And I'm big on growth. I appreciate you. I know, like, there's people, I'm not saying you guys all don't, there's good people in here. For sure. Yeah, I got all that, but I could put out stuff in content. I could put out content and I don't need to do the live feeds. I could just put out content. Because here's the thing. I might as well put out little beat content. You know why? Because when I'm doing live feeds, nobody's talking to me. Nobody's here anyways. And then guess what? When I, and this is another thing I didn't like. When I was monetized and I was getting coins and shit like that, you have punk ass dudes up in here hating on women, breaking bread with the old man, doing whole shit. I never seen no shit like that before in my life. Getting coins and shit like that, and they hating. I go on other people's platforms and I see, oh, they get support because they do this and that. When motherfucker when they show love up in here, they get hated on. Well, then we're gonna have to start making this page grow, man. We're gonna have to start making it grow. That's the only reason why only way I'm gonna keep this thing on. If I can't start seeing some growth on it and more communication, then hey. But this is the thing. And no, it's not about social media. But let me tell you something. That's cool. You're on YouTube or whatever. Yeah. This again, it has to grow. This thing has to grow. It has to because because it has to. Everything is so balanced out. This has to grow, or I will take that L. I will just take the L and keep it pushing. I'm not, and this is no shade to all the good people in here. This is because there's good folks in here, but all that giving the weirdos airtime and all this other shit and the stalker vibes and all that other shit. I'm kind of over that part of the game right there. That's the part I'm over. The fake love. It's a lot of that. And my thing is, if there's that much fake love, I could respect if someone stood on business and just said they piece or whatever. This was like whoopty whoop whoop. That hey, but I don't like that shit. Where I don't really fuck with you and you know this, but you keep coming around. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's nasty work right there. You know I don't fuck with you, but you still keep. That's nasty work. Only thing that can fix it, this page has to start growing. It has to start performing. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If my page can't start growing and shit like that, then I could just shelve this part. And there's no shade with that. That's an easy fix right there. It's either or. It's gonna start growing, or I'm just gonna just shelve this thing and we'll just put out content or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But you guys get it. I'm about to go up in here and do what I do, man. I appreciate you guys. I'll turn this thing on maybe later on today, maybe this evening, get a little feed in. You gotta not let, ain't no weirdos getting under my skin. That's not the problem right there. But the weirdos ain't spending no money. If I'm gonna be on this thing and be in 100, they not doing nothing except they trying to get some game. They trying to get the game, and my game ain't for free. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give out the game to the people that support me. You got people repeating shit, hopping on. They taking my shit. They taking my shit. You don't fuck with me, but you taking all my shit. You taking my swag, my stilo. They can have it. I'm not tripping off of that, but I'm just rambling. So y'all just get ready. Y'all get ready. This is definitely coming. I'm gonna finish. Only way I would keep this thing going on a high level, it has to grow. It has to, and if it doesn't, at least I got on the camera and kept it 100. Look, I tried. Boom. Hey, only reason why you guys see me right now or been seeing me is because my page was growing. It has started blowing up at one point. So that's why I made a comeback. But what you guys don't know, I stopped. I stopped for like a whole year and I was good. I was so good on this thing. I was so good. But this page came back. It came back so hard and it started growing. That's why I started putting time into it. So you guys have a great day. Or put it like this. I'm good on it. It's not